Hello everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Samus, I'm a drummer, and today we are going to read and react to drummer jokes. Oh boy. Yep, another reaction video. Yeah, it's great. I am expecting to get triggered many times. Also, I guess we should address the elephant in the room here and talk about last week's video for a second. So yeah, the past few weeks I've been going a little bit nuts. Doing some work for Devi. Still can't tell you what it's for. Well, unless it's announced by today, but I'm filming this on June 17th, so I cannot see into the future. That is next week. Wouldn't that be great? If we could see into the future? Yeah. Let's give it the try. Oh my goodness. That was pretty weird. I kept hearing this demon voice repeating 3 words over and over again. That was scary. Apparently this demon really wants me to remember the words Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, oh yeah! Raid is an amazing RPG that you can play for free on your mobile device or PC, and oh boy is this game addicting. I've been playing it for like 10 months now, and I still play it every day. If you enjoy cartoony anime-style games, well then just get the hell out of here, because this game is not for babies. There's tons of champions to collect and level up and battle with, and there are 16 different faction groups in the game. We've got the High Elves, the Dark Elves, the Orcs, and let's not forget my personal favorite, Demon Spawn. Ancient beings born of darkness and gifted with great power. I somehow got lucky enough to pull the legendary Duchess Lilitu, hands down one of the best support champions in the game. She can revive your entire team with 70% health, and if you build her with a lot of defense, she can help you pretty much everywhere in the game. Just look at her reviews too. Yep, I also have the epic champion Excruciator, who has this insane A2 skill, Neck Snapper, and if you kill an enemy with this ability, it blocks them from getting revived. Very powerful stuff. What I've been loving about Raid is the strategy and planning that go into each different battle. It's also a lot of fun pulling shards and seeing what new champions you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, who is it? Yes!
You can also challenge the entire online Raid community by participating in tournaments to get some sick rewards. And there's different events every week, so you can win even more sick rewards. You can find me in Raid under the name 66Samus, and I actually have 2 different clans in this game, so hop into my Discord server if you'd like to join one of them. Get your butt in here, use the link in my description to download Raid, and new players will get 100,000 silver and a free epic champion, Jotun the Barbarian. This guy is a beast, especially for beginner players. He can place the HP burn debuff on the clan boss. It's great. This free stuff will be waiting for you right up here in the inbox, but you only have 30 days to claim them, so you better hurry up. And as always, good luck, happy raiding, and I'll see you guys in there. Oh, yeah. Alright. You guys ready to hear some drummer jokes? Because I'm not. I really hope I don't get too pissed off here. And the first thing we have is Terry Bozzio's drum kit. He says there's a joke here somewhere. Oh, that is an insane amount of drums and cymbals and pedals. Holy shit. How do you tell if the stage is level? The drummer is drooling from both sides of his mouth. What? Why would the drummer be drooling? Is that implying that drummers are just really dumb or something? Yeah? Okay. How can you tell a drummer's at the door? The knocking speeds up. Is that supposed to be funny? Is this trying to imply that most drummers can't keep a consistent tempo and always speed up? You guys. What's the last thing a drummer says in a band? Hey, how about we try one of my songs? I'm already getting upset. What do you call a drummer that breaks up with his girlfriend? Homeless. Okay, dude, who the fuck wrote these? I feel like most of the people who write these offensive drummer jokes are guitar players who are jealous that their drummers get more pussy than they do. How many drummers does it take to change a light bulb? 5. 1 to screw the bulb in, and 4 to talk about how much better Neil Peart could have done it. I guess that's kind of funny. Rest in peace, Neil. How do you get a drummer off your porch? Pay him $10 for the pizza. These are not good jokes, you guys. These are not good jokes. Why didn't the little drummer boy get into heaven? Because he woke up the baby, for Christ's sake. What do you call a drummer with half a brain? Gifted. Dude. Who wrote these jokes? What is his name? I want it. What does a drummer use for contraception? His personality. Hey, did you hear about the drummer who finished high school? Me neither. I knew I was going to get triggered, but I didn't know I was going to get this triggered. fucking kidding me right now, you guys? Why do guitarists put drumsticks on the dashboard of their car? So they can park in the handicap spot. These are all pissing me off. What the fuck, dude? That's great, Chungy. How is a drum solo like a sneeze? You know it's coming, but there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, that one's pretty funny. An amateur drummer died and went to heaven. He was waiting outside the pearly gates when he heard the most incredible, fast, and furious drumming coming from within. Immediately, he recognized the playing and rushed to ask St. Peter if that was Buddy Rich playing the drums inside the gates. St. Peter responded, "No, that's God. He just thinks he's Buddy Rich." That one's fucking awesome. That's like a Chuck Norris joke. Finally, a good one. Yeah. What's the first thing a drummer says when he moves to LA? Would you like fries with that, sir? What is the difference between a drummer and a savings bond? One will mature and make money. Alright, I'm done. Fuck this shit! Fine. Let's read the rest of them. Pieces of shit. Why do drummers have lots of kids? They're not too good at the rhythm method. Well, then why are they responsible for keeping the rhythm of the entire fucking band? What do you do if you accidentally run over a drummer? Back up. I'm about to start breaking shit. Okay, this is a funny one. How many drummers does it take to change a light bulb? None. They have a machine to do that now. What's the best way to confuse a drummer? Put a piece of sheet music in front of him. Dude, I don't get it. I mean, I get the joke. These are just like saying that drummers are dumb and don't know how to read music. Where are all these bad drummers that these jokes are based on? Maybe they're just local drummers? Yeah. What do you call a drummer in a Volkswagen? Far from thinking. Why is a drum machine better than a drummer? Because it can keep good time and it won't sleep with your girlfriend. Alright, that's funny. What do you call someone who hangs around with musicians? A drummer. What does the average drummer get on an IQ test? Drool. How can you tell a drummer is walking behind you? You can hear his knuckles dragging on the ground. This is just getting really fucking offensive. I'm actually skipping a bunch of these because they're just like, they're fucking stupid. Fine, I'll read this one. I once asked a drummer how to spell Mississippi. He said, the river of the state. Who is coming up with this shit? Why did the drummer stare at the frozen juice can? Because it said concentrate. What do you call a dozen drummers at the bottom of the sea? A good start. Alright, whoever wrote that one can go fuck themselves. Why are drummers always losing their watches? Everyone knows they have trouble keeping time. You know what? I've played with guitar players before who make their own tempo and they can't seem to follow the drummer. I bet a guitar player like that wrote that joke. Not even joking though, I've actually jammed with a dude who used to come into my music store all the time when I worked at a music store. He would sit there and shred like a motherfucker, play Necrophagist perfectly. And then I had him come over to my house and what would you call the smartest drummer in the world? Mildly retarded. Well then, I guess I'm just full-blown retarded, aren't I? What has 3 legs and an asshole? A drum stool. Okay, that's funny. What do you call a beautiful woman on a drummer's arm? A tattoo. Yeah, see, no, that's a try-hard joke that was written by a guitar player who can't get any poontang. What do you call a drummer with half a brain? Overqualified. Okay. What's the difference between a bad drummer and a vacuum cleaner? You have to plug one of them in before it sucks. Okay, see, I like that one because it specifies bad drummer, and it's not associating all drummers with the negativity of the joke. What's the biggest lie told to a drummer? Hang on a minute and I'll help you with your gear. That's my favorite one so far. I was yelled at by a vocalist once for me asking them to hand me my fucking floor tom. All he had to do was pass it over the drum set. I was already behind the drum set. I was stuck behind there. I said, hey, can you give me my floor tom? And he got pissed. He was like, dude, I'm trying to concentrate on my vocal warm-ups right now. Okay. Why do drummers have a half-ounce more brains than horses? So they don't disgrace themselves at the parade. What is that supposed to mean? Shitting their pants? What do you call a drummer that also raps? A beatboxer. A young child told his mother, when I grow up, I'm going to be a drummer. His mother responded, "Well, honey, you know you can't do both." Well, I hope that little boy smacked his mom right across the face. Why do drummers tour the most in the summer? So they can visit all their kids. That would probably make sense for Tommy Lee. What's the difference between a drummer and a trampoline? You take your shoes off before you jump on the trampoline. That's just mean. Why? How do you keep your money from being stolen? Hide it under a drummer's soap. That doesn't even make any fucking sense, dude. A sheep, a drum, and a snake fall off a cliff. What sound do they make? Badum. A drummer locked his keys in his car. It took them 2 hours to get the guitarist out. A guy walks into a doctor's office and says, "Doc, I haven't had a bowel movement in a week." So the doctor gives him a prescription for a mild laxative and tells him, "If it doesn't work, let me know." A week later, the guy's back. "Doc, still no movement." The doctor says, I guess you need something stronger, and prescribes a more powerful laxative. Still another week later, the poor guy's back. "Doc, still nothing." The doctor, worried, says, "We'd better get some more information about you to try to figure out what's going on. What do you do for a living?" "I'm a musician. I play the drums." The doctor looks up and says, "Well, that's it. Here's $10. Go get something to eat." I just read all that for nothing for it to be a drummer makes no money joke. Yeah. Good, efficient use of time. What did the drummer name his daughters? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Alright, I like that one. I'm addicted to being a bad drummer. I wanted to quit, but I just couldn't beat it. Up! Psst. Why are drummers so impulsive? They never consider the repercussions. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I have a Polish friend who is a drummer. And a Czech one, too. How many jokes are there about drummers? At least a zillion. Yeah, at least a zillion fucking bad ones. We kicked the drummer out of the band because his timing was awful. He was so upset he went to the station and threw himself behind a train. That's just sad. How do you know a drummer is at the door? 3 taps and he comes in late. It should be 4 taps, actually. Yeah. And you come in on the 1. Thank you very much. 2 cowboys were riding through a canyon. From far off, they heard the sound of drumming. One of them said, "Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of those drums." And another distant voice called out, "He's not our regular drummer." What's a drummer's favorite Pokemon? Rattata. Yeah, rat-a-tat-tat, play those drums, Pickles, yeah. The guitarist of a band walks into the rehearsal room and sees the bassist and drummer having an argument. "Why are you arguing?" "The drummer detuned one of my strings." "So what's the problem?" "He won't tell me which one." What's the most common blood type among drummers? Heroin. Nope. A drummer walks into the public library and tells the librarian, "Hi, I would like to order a hamburger, french fries, and a small root beer." The librarian asks, "Don't you know where you are? This is a library." The drummer blushes and whispers, "Sorry, I would like to order a hamburger, french fries, and a small root beer." That's a good one. What's a drummer's favorite Jim Carrey movie? Drum and Drummer. Dumb and Dumber might actually be my favorite Jim Carrey movie, so that makes it even funnier. What should you call a drummer? It doesn't matter. They won't listen anyway. That's right. The rest of the band follows the drummer. Biatch. How do you get 2 drummers to play in time? Shoot one. How do you get a drummer to stop biting their nails? Make him wear shoes. That's fucking gross. What's the best thing to play on a drum set? Solitaire. I feel sorry for you. My neighbors listen to kick-ass drumming whether they want to or not. Oh, yeah. Alright, I think that's enough of that for one day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you had a good time. And this concludes our broadcast gape. Click.